Good day, and here we are taking a look at the first expansion pack for Battlefield 1942. This is Road to Rome, and it features maps set during the Allied invasion of Italy. Really, this is a pretty basic expansion pack. You get a couple of new maps, and you get to play as two new armies. Although, not really new armies, because they only use a few different vehicles, and they only use a few different weapons. This is actually the most basic expansion pack of the lot. Now, the new vehicles and weapons are somewhat historically accurate, a bit more so than seen in the very first Battlefield game. No longer are the Allies armed exclusively with German tanks, especially when they shouldn't be. Now, you can play as the Italian army, and you can play as the French army in some levels, although if I'm not mistaken, it was just the one. Now, this level we're looking at here was actually one of my favorites from the expansion pack. You have to fight up this mountain, and it is very difficult to do so. Now, if you're the defender, it's pretty easy because you can just jump on a artillery platform and just bomb everybody to hell. Really, that's one thing I did not mention in the first review. The AI for this game is actually pretty good, and you can't take that many hits. In fact, you can get shot about 3 or 4 times, then you're dead. So whenever the enemy sends 2 or 3 enemy soldiers after you, it's a pretty harrowing experience. And really, that's about it. Road to Rome was a very, very basic expansion pack, as said earlier. You get maybe 1 or 2 new weapons that work exactly like the weapons did in the first game. You get a few new tanks, which work exactly like they did in the first game. You get a few new maps, but they're not that amazing. Really, the next expansion pack that we're going to be taking a look at in the next video actually did add a great deal more content. But really, for what this is, it was of decent quality, I suppose. And seeing as how you can't really get Battlefield 1942 without it, it's not really a matter of recommending it, it's just saying that it was kind of lackluster when it was released. And so, this is John, signing off.